Well, so we have I better use a wooden spoon because I'm going to be banging and metal will drive you crazy. The pan has been in there for about 3-4 minutes. Nothing in the pan because look at all the fat that's on the pork. So I put the pork in there first for a couple of minutes. And the thyme is in there also. And some salt. I didn't want to add any fat into this because look at all the fat that's on the pork. So let it cook for a few minutes like this, and I'll add the vegetables and the beans, and we'll see where we go from there. No sense in you watching me do this. This is silly stuff. That's about, I don't know, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. No big deal. Now I'm going to add all of the veg. And there's the paprika. And what kind of stock am I using for this? I'm not. I'm using water. Why? Because you see all the vegetables? Now I got a vegetable stock. Plus, I don't like using canned goods, canned chicken stock or beef in the can. I like to have it fresh. I could have made pork stock for this, but that meant I would have to go buy some pork necks, cook them up, and put the stock in here. I don't think so. Okay, this we're gonna sweat up for a good 5 minutes. Sorry, and then I'll be back. It's been about 3-4 minutes. You see how dark it is? It's smoking a little. Don't worry about that because, and these were soaked, and they were soaked with salt in it. You can Google that and find out why. Because I forgot when I said that's a great idea. And then usually I just put too much liquid in. So this time I'm just adding a quart. Now I'm going to put something else in there. And as soon as this, I'm going to raise the flame high. As soon as it comes to a boil, I'm going to lower it to the lowest setting. And later, I took the corn off of this cob. Why am I putting that in there? You know that the cob has flavor. And I'm adding the corn later. No reason to put it in there now. The kernels are so small, they're going to cook in 2 minutes anyway. But this gives off flavor. What else do I have? I'm going to use, I usually use sriracha hot chili sauce. But this was in Costco, nice size, and you know, to me, you may not agree, and I'm sure a lot of people don't, they have their favorite. Hot is hot. That's it. So, I know it depends on the peppers that I used and whatever else is in there, but it works for me. So like I said, I have to write that down, 1 quart of liquid for this, or stock if you wish. All right, so I expect the beans and the beef to be done together. So we give it like an hour and a half. No sense in watching this. The second it comes to a little boil, I cover it, drop it down, and come back here in an hour just to check it to make sure. It's been an hour. Now we're going to add the corn and go for we're going to go for a half hour. And that's what I'm figuring, an hour and a half. So that sounds pretty good. I just took the cob of the corn out. And we'll just let it go for another half hour. Well, it's an hour and a half. Everything is cooked. I'm going to add what I want to use for hot sauce, which is just 1 teaspoon, because other people are eating this and they may not like it spicy hot. The next thing is, you know, you got to mash up the beans always. And it doesn't matter if the meat gets mashed up, because that's what I planned on. The meat should break down too. It has a nice aroma throughout the house. And the salt I used, the amount, is good for me because I don't like to have salt. Not that I can't have salt, but who needs extra salt? And everything that's in here just made it taste good. The vegetables. So the 1 quart of liquid that I used was just about right. It could have been, like always, a drop less. So what I have to do, like I always do, is reduce it a little. Because I don't want this to be soupy, so I raise the flame as high as possible. I'm going to just mash it a little bit more. Well, you can see where it is and how much liquid there is. So I'm going to leave it like this for 10 minutes and then I'll check it. I took a chance and I set my timer for 10 minutes and left this. And this is what I want. No soupy mix. Nice and pasty. The beans, I have a bucket of rice to go with this. And just to make sure it's what I'm looking for, I will taste it, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to like it a lot. Look. The meat is done, plenty of meat in there. I hate hot food. Cooling it off a little. I'm glad I had that corn in the refrigerator. The hot sauce is just enough so my wife won't complain. But I would double that. So that was a teaspoon. I will put 2 teaspoons of hot sauce in there. This is good. The yield on this, I will have under the description. And for now, that's the end. I hope you enjoy it.